who are trying to watch, they'll just have to watch it recorded. Are you cool with that?
That's fine.
Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about how this year went. We had over 1,000 classrooms that turned in votes. Over 30,000 students turned in votes. And those of you who've been doing the Redbuds for a while, we have 7 books that were previous winners. You might remember these: Dandy, Little Wolf's First Howling, Great Puppy Invasion, Friday Night WrestleFest, I Am Not a Dog Toy, Poopsie Gets Lost, and last year was Puppy Bus. And now we are going to reveal the 4th place winner in this year's Redbud Challenge. And that book is Go and Get With Rex by David LaRochelle and Mike Wanutka. And the author, David LaRochelle, is here to say hello to you. Unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello. Thank you so much for choosing my book, Go and Get with Rex, as the 4th place winner this year, especially among so many other very, very good books. Not only did you make me happy, but you also made the illustrator happy, Mike Wanutka, as well. And actually, I think he just came in the door. I'm going to grab him so he can say hello as well, too. Hey, Mike. Yeah, it's the Redbud kids. Yeah, remember we won in 4th place. That is such exciting news. You made us thrilled. And make sure you have David tell you about our next book. That's coming up. It just came out. But thanks again. I've got to go. I have to go back to my drawing board. Bye. Well, Mike is right. Go and Get with Rex was our 7th book together, and we also just had our 8th book together, Mr. Fox's Game of No. And they're both books that are games, so we hope you'll like that one too. And now I am excited to see who the top 3 winners are, because I do not know. So I'm on the edge of my seat. Who comes next?
Thank you, David, for sharing with us, and thanks to Mike, too. And our 3rd place winner this year is Moo Hoo by Audrey Parrott. And the illustrator was Ross Burek. He can't be here today, but Audrey is here to speak to you.
Hooray! Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Milton and I am almost crying tears of joy. But we are so grateful for your reading and loving our book. And if you haven't already read Baja, it is out just within the last couple weeks. And Milton is so happy, Wanda is happy, and this is Babette. And we are all so thrilled. Thank you for participating in the Redbud Read Aloud and for choosing Boo Hoo as number 3. Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey. Please give our best to Ross when you talk to him next. All right. Well, let's see. We've done 4th place and 3rd place. I bet 2nd place is next. Here comes our 2nd place winner, A Friend for Eddie by Ann Kim Ha. Congratulations. And Ann is here today to speak to you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for including me in this wonderful collection of picture books. And also many thanks to all of you for reading my book and liking it. I'm happy to say that I'm on a deadline to work on a 3rd book. It'll be out fall 2026. So look out for it. It's called Igloo. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Anne. We appreciate you. So let's see, fourth, third, second. It must be time to announce our winner of the 2025 Redbud Read Aloud Award. And if you don't know by now, the winner is Flat Cat by Tara Lazar, illustrated by Pete Oswald, and Tara is here. Hi, Tara.
Hi, nice to meet you. Just kidding. This is me. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for choosing Flat Cat. I tried to get my own cat to join us as well because she's really the inspiration for the story, but she's kind of a diva. Do you know what that means? A diva? No. Well, a diva is someone who only shows up when they want to. Yeah, she's like, will there be any fish? And I'm like, no. Will there be any balls of yarn? And I'm like, no. Well, then I'm not coming. What a diva, man. But I need it. Here, I'm here. Look, you can see me, right? Through my glasses. Yeah. Okay. So I want to thank everybody who voted. Whether or not you voted for Flat Cat, you voted, and that's what's important, right? Right. So thank you so much. And did you know? Oh, I have a secret. Flat Cat 2 is coming out next month. Except it's not called Flat Cat 2. It's called Flat Cat, the Class Pet. Flat Cat goes to school. Oh, wow. So Flat Cat can be there with you in the classroom. And guess what? Oh my goodness, the diva showed up. Wait a second. Let's see if I can get her. Look, come here. Oh, she's not happy about this. Hi, everybody. This is Phoebe. This is the inspiration for Flat Cat because she was a stray cat. And one day I heard this at my back door. Do you want to meow? Do you want to just meow a little bit? No? Not interested? Okay, I'll do it for you. Meow. I heard that at my back door. And so I went to my back door and I opened it just a little bit, like just a crack, like maybe this much, like that only a little bit. And the next thing I knew, she was in my house. And I'm like, how did she get in? She must be flat to slip through that crack. And then I thought, flat cat. Ooh, that has a good ring to it. That should be the title of a book, right, Phoebe? Look at how excited she is. So that is the story of Flat Cat, and this is my very own Flat Cat. And see, she's a diva. She wants to get away. Bye. See ya. She's going to eat some fish. But thank you so much for voting for Flat Cat. Happy reading.
Thank you, Tara. And thank you to David and Audrey and Anne. And the main thing the Redbud Award is about are books that make kids want to turn the page. Fun books with a story and a plot and excitement. And you all are really keeping the spirit of those types of books alive. And we're so thankful for you that you use your talent to write books for children that they will love and enjoy. A lot of authors write towards adults, don't they? Even for picture books. And so we're so thankful that you write for these amazing kids that are out here. We are incredibly thankful also for the librarians and teachers that keep this alive by reading. It's hard to do the Redbuds. You have to read two at a time, and then the kids vote, and then you do it again the next week. And if a book advances like yours, they read them several times. And so it's quite a labor of love to do the Redbuds. We also have our selection committee meetings next week, where we'll go through over 100 books and narrow them down to the best 16 for next year. And 3 of our authors here have books that qualify. And the next Flat Cat book will be on the 2027 potentially. So it just missed the deadline by just a couple of weeks. So Colton, Kyle, David, Audrey, Tara, Anne, is there anything else that you would like to say? You can unmute yourself. I don't see any questions in the group chat, so I don't see any questions from anybody. Anything else y'all would like to add today?
My favorite food, which is a question I get asked a lot. My favorite food are tacos.
Nice.
Who likes tacos? I should write a taco book. Yeah.
Good. You should, Tara.
Yes.
My favorite food, since let's just make this a little thing, okay? My favorite food is sushi, which maybe Phoebe would agree with, I think. Maybe. Okay, David, I'm throwing it to you.
Hands down, this is easy. My favorite food is homemade chocolate chip cookies. I can't get enough of those. Yum.
Hey, Kenneth, do we have any questions from the audience?
I was looking in the chat. I didn't. We had a question about Phoebe. Did she get stuck in the wash? That's from Council Oak Elementary in Tulsa.
Luckily, Phoebe did not get stuck in the wash. That was just all my imagination. Yeah, my imagination was churning like the washing machine was churning. However, I do have a funny story of my daughter when she was 2 years old, and I was folding the laundry in the laundry room, and I had the dryer door open, and she crawled right in the dryer. Kids don't do that. You should not crawl in the dryer. But I thought it was funny, and I actually took a picture. But no, Phoebe did not she did not go splish splash right in the wash.
Well, I want to know what Anne's favorite food is. We missed Anne. I'm curious about that.
So my favorite food, and it's a very unhealthy option, but I like to eat it while I work. It's potato chips, all kinds of potato chips.
Okay, so there aren't any questions in the chat. Is there anyone on camera? I can't see every single person, but is there anyone that wanted to ask one at their microphone or at their camera?
Yeah, Kenneth, what's your favorite food?
That's a great question. Pasta, peas, and Parmesan cheese. Just a big bowl of that.
Oh, that's good.
I like
Okay.
the rhyme and rhythm of that.
Yes, that might be one of your next books. You can just put my name at on the credit page.
Inspired by Kenneth
Yes.
Brown.
Let's see. Okay, so I think we're about done. Maybe just one more comment from me, if you don't mind. We'll start with Anne and then go to Audrey and David and Tara. Let's start with Anne and Audrey. Let's see, just like a piece of advice or something that you say to end one of your school visits. Just like the last few things that you might say to kids that you like to say when you are in front of them.
I would say keep on reading. Read every day. Read anything, whether it's a graphic novel, a picture book, chapter book. Just keep on reading.
I think that is wonderful advice. I would also add that if there are any writers out there, that reading is one of the best ways to be a better writer. And you do not have to be published to be a writer. I was asked yesterday by some classrooms, how many books have I written? And I always say, too many to count, because I've written books and books and books and books, but only a handful of those have actually become books that you can actually hold in your hand. But that doesn't make anybody less of a writer than you already are. And reading is the best way to really hone your writing skills.
And David, would you like to share?
One of the final things I always tell kids when I visit schools is I'll show them drawings that I did when I was in elementary school, and I'll show them stories that I wrote when I was in elementary school. And I always say that I would not be surprised if a few years from now I were to go to a library or a bookstore and see books by the students who are at the school, see their books in the library or at the bookstore. Because if I could do it, honest to goodness, any of you can do that as well too, if you keep reading and if you keep writing, without a doubt.
And that's something I always tell students, is that great readers make great writers. Because there's something about reading a book that makes you understand how to write a good book. Like all that good knowledge about, like, oh, how the character is and how they solve their problem and how they go about the world. Like all that soaks into your brain when you're reading a great book. And then when you're writing your own stories, you think back to all the stories you read before and think about all the great things that happen, and you make up your own story. But you have a little help from all the stuff that you've read before that you have enjoyed. So great readers make great writers, and every author will tell you that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, everybody said it before I said it. So yes, it was wonderful. No, Phoebe the diva is sitting over there. She doesn't even want to come near me. I don't know what her advice would be. And probably find a house with tuna fish.
All right. Well, thank you to the four of you for giving us your time and again, your talents. Thank you for being here today. We've reached the end of our session. We want to thank again the librarians and teachers. We want to thank the students for loving reading. Students, keep reading, keep writing. Here is just a recap again. Here are our four books that were the final four. And Flat Cat was your, no, hold on, where is it? There it is. Flat Cat was your winner of the 2025 Redbud Read Aloud Award. Authors, if you want to stick around while everyone leaves, that would be great. But if you need to go, we understand. To everyone, thank you. We hope you have a great day. We can't wait to tell you in just a couple of months what the 2026 list, what 16 books will be there. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Well, we're down to one page of people. All right. So just another thank you to y'all for everything, for being here. And thanks again for all that you're doing for literacy. I hope you'll contact us anytime that you need us to help with anything we can promote. If you are coming to Oklahoma or a nearby state and you want to try to fill up a week, we can try to help with author visits. Anything that we can do to help you. And if we did not send you a poster, you feel free to email us and we'll send you a poster from this year.